It's a rainy Miami day as we get ready for baseball under the roof of Marlins Park. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Miami Marlins. The Phillies try to lock down their 14th consecutive win. Coming up next. Trevor Richards, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Rojas has a play, 1 down. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, if you're on the mound, you better be careful with Michael Franco. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Swing and a liner. Oh, and he misses it. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
The third base.
Turn and burn, baby. He smelled that heater coming inside right there. Didn't do too much damage with it, but was able to get the head out and drive it for a knock.
Stepping in now, Theodore Hagen, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Bryce Harper. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Harper swings and hits it very well to right. And that's a home run into the top tank. A 2-run home run here for Bryce Harper. Home run number 5 on the year as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
I'm pretty sure he was too focused on the man at first, worried about the steal, and just made a mistake with that pitch. It's all well and good to control the running game, but you have to make sure it doesn't destroy.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. But the Titans strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. Digging in now, John Birdie. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Dan, D-Row, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
3-1 to the Marlins left fielder. Sent out to straightaway center field. Herrera's there, 1 away. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set, 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
And they're on 2 away now. Stepping into the box, Brian Anderson. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. In there, and it's 0-1.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Pretty painless. Digging in, JT Realmuto. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The windup and the 0-1. Line drive to left. Birdie is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Now at the plate, Maikel Franco, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. Oh, he chased a bad pitch that time. It's strike 1.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Grounded weakly toward third. Anderson is up with it. Throw gets him, 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the middle infielder Gene Segura. Hit the other way out toward right field. O'Brien is there, and they go down in a hurry here as this. And that'll bring up Peter O'Brien, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year, and that's in there for strike 1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Now at the plate, Starlin Castro, and he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games. Swing and a little blooper to center, and that's in there. Base hit.
Batting 6, the first baseman, Neil Walker.
Here's Neil Walker, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Castro, base runner at first with 1 out. 1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. Throw down to second.
The count is 2-1.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Fouled straight back.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
The 2-2 fouled off. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
He'll try it again. 3-2. Line towards center field, but sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Digging in, Gabby Guerrero, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. High in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Ready on 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. At the plate, Odubel Herrera, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Odubel Herrera.
Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Oh, and he misses it. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
The second baseman.
Leadoff single to start to third right now. From an offensive standpoint, keep the aggressive at-bats happening. Keep the pressure on the defense. Everything's looking good right now.
Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Nobody out, runner on first. Two balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez. toward the gap in left center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Dan, after that base hit right there, we're talking about 2 full weeks of finding a way to be productive and get a knock.
Good to think about that. You think how hard it is to get a base hit in a professional baseball game, and for him to be able to do it 14 consecutive days in a row.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Theodore Hagen. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. Here's Bryce Harper now.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Sierra's under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Rhys Hoskins. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Birdie ranging back to the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. Now a long throw to third. To third now, but he's safe. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The catcher.
Now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Number 7. Designated.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Michael Franco trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Swing and a miss on a ball in his eyes. 1 strike. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
0-2, here it is. Lifted into the air out toward center field. Sierra's under it, and that retires the side. So it's 4 runs. Now at the plate, Brian Holiday. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, man, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
And he will reach down to get it, as a stumbling play that time is nevertheless good for the first out. First delivery to him on the way. In there at the knees, strike 1. Heading out toward shallow right. Harper in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
Now batting.
Up next from Miami, John Birdie. It was a fly out for him to start the home first. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They still find themselves. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the fourth inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Now batting, Odubel Herrera. He reached on a single in his first try. Here's the pitch. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. Fouled away. 6 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
The second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
In now, Cesar Hernandez. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Sierra is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. 2 are gone in the Philly fourth. And that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. 6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. A bouncer to the left side. To Castro at the bag, and that ends the inning. Striding in once again, Miguel Rojas. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a ball, 1-0. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Brian Anderson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this is low, ball 1. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, but this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
The batter.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Peter O'Brien. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Ranging back is Herrera. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Here's Starlin Castro.
Second baseman.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball, 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Marlins able to draw just a bit closer thanks to the solo home run. We played 4. It's the Phillies 6 and the Marlins 1. Ready for another shot now. Theodore Hagen, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Hagen.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Birdie ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Now batting.
And now Bryce Harper comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And that misses for ball 1. In tight, awfully tight. 2-0 now.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Swinging a soft liner, and that'll be the 2nd out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. Oh, that one got the pitcher. And he can't make the play as he overruns it, but that should be scored as an infield single. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. Here comes the first pitch. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. Hoskins is off at first with 2 away. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Hard hit ball to second, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Standing in now, Maikel Franco. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives, and even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Thank you, Heidi. Here comes the first pitch.
The first baseman.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. This is foul right side. The 0-2 once more. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Ready with another 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Gabby Guerrero. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A ball and a strike.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
And, ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and All in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Gabby Guerrero becomes the second out in the bottom of the fifth. Swing and a liner. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Stepping into the box, Magneuris Sierra. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. At the knees, strike 1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. In there, a base hit.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Into the box now, John Birdie. No balls and a strike to count. No hits to this point. Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And not in time as the run scores.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Miguel Rojas is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Herrera's there, and that's the 3rd out. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on.
Leading off for the Phillies, the shortstop, Gene Segura.
Hit the other way out toward right field. O'Brien is in pursuit. He gets there to make the play for the 1st out of the inning.
Now batting.
1 out for the Phils in their half of the 6th, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Here's a pop-up now. Walker calls for it. 2 down. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching. Either he missed the take sign or they're just not thinking as a team. The first 2 guys out on 1 pitch, so it could have been a 3-pitch inning if he would have made it out right there.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. O'Brien is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Phillies down in order. They lead it 6. Striding into the box, Brian Anderson. He's tasked with starting the Marlins 6th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The next 0-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the 1st out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Peter O'Brien comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate. And that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives. And he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Here's the Philadelphia manager on his way out to the mound now. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just 1 out into the 6th inning, but he'll leave with the lead and was effective in this one. 1-1. Here it is. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves. Only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
Here he comes again. 1-2. Fouled off.
When you have 2 strikes on you as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Harper will come in a bit and put it away for the 2nd out of the inning.
Up next for the
Digging in the switch hitter, Neil Walker. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. Hoskins has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here's Andrew McCutchen now, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
Andrew
Left side to his left, Anderson, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Theodore Hagen.
Hagen.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. A bouncer up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Bryce Harper will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. The 1-0 pitch. There's a good swing by Harper, but this will drift foul off to the right and out of play. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. O'Brien facing back to the track, to the wall. Gone!
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Catcher, JT.
Ready once again, JT Realmuto. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line towards center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. So Maikel Franco will get a chance to hit this inning following the 2-out success.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2. Popped up. Castro is under it. And that's the 3rd out.
Ladies and gentlemen,
So to the plate, the Marlins DH, Gabby
for the
Guerrero.
Marlins,
He'll be the man to
the
lead things
designated
off
hitter,
here in the bottom of the
number
7th.
65.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard.
The catcher, number 28.
At the plate, Brian Holiday. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up, and that's in there, base hit. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, they've been struggling at the dish all game long, so stringing 2 hits back-to-back, one of them for extras, is a sign that they've got some life in them. We'll see if they can cash in here.
Guerrero, the runner at third. Holiday stands at second, no outs. Hagan comes up with it, and there's one down now. Stepping up now, John Birdie. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
In today's game, it's seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it. I'd love to see a little 2-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and 4-speed something the other way.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. John Birdie becomes out number 2 this inning. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. 1-1. Second and third, 2 away. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as. Ready for another chance, Gene Segura.
Leading off for the Phillies.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Segura.
Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Fouled away. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now
here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Weekly hit towards first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Cesar Hernandez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Lays off 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. In comes Sierra. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Stepping in, Brian Anderson. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Line drive to left. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Peter O'Brien. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
And a swing and a miss there on a late-breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the... Adam Conley comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Adam Conley.
He's set, and the pitch. Swing and a line drive, but this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone. Digging in and looking for more, Theodore Hagen. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Popped him up. Holiday over to his right. And he brings it in on the warning track. Bryce Harper will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his second home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Hard around first is Harper racing for second. The relay throw.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
Stepping in now, Rhys Hoskins, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Harper stands at second with 2 gone. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge. Leading off the inning, Gabby Guerrero. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Number 65.
A new pitcher set to take over, and it's one of just a handful of submariners around nowadays. Right-hander Pat Neshek. There's Segura, and that's the first out. Coming to the plate now, Brian Holiday. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Nope.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Settling in now, Magneuris Sierra. His career numbers against Pat Neshek. He's 1 for 2.
Sierra.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
Sometimes you just got to tip your hat to the offense right there. Nice piece of hitting. Executed his pitch away again, but the hitter was able to stay on time.
Into the box, John Birdie. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one.
And he holds up on this one, but it's a called strike 3. And with that, the ball game is over.
Hey, I've given up trying to predict when this amazing streak's going to end. So I'm just going to congratulate them and say, well done.
8-2 is how this one ends today. Philadelphia jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Dallas Keuchel earns his first win of the season. Trevor Richards permits